YouTube channel. Let Jason take the camera. So today we're gonna be doing a cooking type of thing because Beanboozled, we couldn't find it. We went out to find it anywhere. It wasn't anywhere to be found. So we'll do that later on. So let's get into the cooking video. So here we have some of our things that we are going to be using, our ingredients. We got lukewarm water, active dry yeast. We got some brown sugar. We got salt, which is 1 teaspoon, and that will be 1 tablespoon. Then we have our melted butter, which is a tablespoon of melted butter. And we have 4 cups of flour. Also, you may need, for later on, this is filled with 9 cups of water, ready to be boiled later, and half a cup of baking soda. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is that we are going to put our lukewarm water in the big bowl that we have here, mixing bowl. And then we're gonna add our active dry yeast.
The temperature of the water can't be more than 115 degrees because it would kill the yeast. Has to be a little bit less than that. And usually you would put a little bit of sugar with the yeast to try to activate it, but it'll activate on its own eventually.
So we have to wait for like 1 minute until that is done. Right now it would be 1:54 o'clock, so 1:55, and we must wait for our yeast to activate. Once that is done, I will come back to the video. Okay, so we're back, and now we're gonna start adding our ingredients that are over there.
Starting with the
brown sugar.
How much brown sugar?
This is 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, guys. I think you should change the whisk.
Just whisking a little bit.
Let's change to the whisk here. Now we're adding some melted butter, and that would be 1 tablespoon of melted butter. And Jason's whisking that. And now we are entering to our batch the salt, which would be 1 teaspoon of salt in a small shot glass. Very small.
So cute.
Now we're whisking all that together. And what Jason's gonna do right now is that he's gonna change from what he has right there, and he's gonna slowly add the flour with a wooden spoon. And this is 4 cups of flour, but we are entering 3 little by little to our mix.
It's about a half cup. Start doing it in increments. And they say little by little is to try to make everything dissolve before you keep adding more and more. So it takes a little while. You just keep working at it.
Just so you know, if you hear a bit of sound, is that we live right next to the highway. So it's gonna be very, very loud. But as we are doing this, I will come back once it is all in our mixture. Okay? Okay guys, this is how it's supposed to be going. There's still some flour left, so still need to be moving it. We will come back when it's needed to be kneaded. Okay, guys, so we're back. As you may see, I put a little bit of flour on this on the board because we need to take that out of there and put it on here and start kneading the pretzel bread or dough. So that's what Jason's gonna be doing. As you may see, he put his gloves on. You don't want to get dirty or doughy because it's sticky.
Yes, very.
And he's gonna be doing this for like, he's gonna be kneading it about 3 minutes, adding the flour that is right next to it because we don't want it to be sticky because it would be like bread, and what we're trying to do is pretzels. While he is doing that, I will sometime soon turn on our stove to boil the water with baking soda in a second. Once that is set for 10 minutes after he kneads for 3, he gotta set it for 10 minutes, and while that's set for 10 minutes, I'm gonna start heating the oven plus boiling the water. So I'll be right back. So I'm showing here the process of kneading.
So usually you press it down a little bit flat, fold it in half, press it down again, fold it in half from the other side, press it down again, fold it in half from the other side, press it down from the back, press it down, and usually that will reveal the bottom part. If it sticks to you, it doesn't matter. Eventually everything will go back to the dough again. It's no big deal. Just take a little bit more of the dry agent and just keep working at it. Do not give up. Even if it sticks to the board, just pick it up.
Keep on kneading.
And keep on kneading. Exactly.
It's not a long process once you know how to do it. This usually is like not even half an hour.
No, I usually take between 10 and 15 minutes, but 10 and 15 minutes of you not letting go of it. Since it's active dried yeast, every second that's already mixed in, it's already trying to liberate gas, and it's expanding the whole time you're working at it. So every time you're pounding it down, you're taking all the gases that are forming inside and you're just compressing them. Every time it gets sticky again, get more flour and work at it again.
And he's gonna keep on doing this for 3 minutes, like I said. So I will be right back for when he needs to let it sit to show you the rest of the process. Okay, I'm back. As you see, he put it in a bowl because that's what instructions are, and that's just what instructions say. He's gonna put it back in the container where he mixed it, and you're gonna cover it with a towel. We're gonna let that sit for 10 minutes. Right now it would be what time, Jason? It's in my...
It's 2:15, 2:15.
2:15, so at 2:25 we have to take that out and cut it. But for now, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna turn this on high and insert our lovely baking soda, which is half a cup of baking soda. You're gonna leave that in. While that's on, I'm gonna preheat the oven to 400 because that's what it says. As you can see, it says preheat right there, and my oven's gonna be preheating. While this is doing its thing, I will come back when it's to a boil, and I will also come back for you to see the process of cutting and making our pretzels. Okay? See you soon. Okay guys, so we're back, and it's been 10 minutes exactly. As you may see, now we have a knife there. What we are going to do is that we are going to take out the dough, and we are going to cut it into 1/3 cup sections, very small pieces, to make our pretzels. And we have our water boiling over here, so I'm going to lower it a little bit while we do this over here. So he's cutting it in half first.
It's easier to portion if you just do it by halves. But it was supposed to be small ones, right?
It's 1/3 cup.
1/3 cup. That means on the halves we probably have to do thirds.
Like, yeah. By the way, guys, it is raining. Like, it started to rain right now. I don't know if you could see it. Yes, clearly. Our dog just ran inside to the garage. So he's cutting here. Those sections. Are those small enough?
Should be.
So he cut them in half, and then he cut them in threes. And I think that's small enough.
Yeah, those are good servings.
Those are good serving sizes. So what we're gonna do is that he is going to move them, probably put them like in there or somewhere where they don't stick together. See? And he's gonna start rolling them like snakes. That is the sound of our oven that just preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, he's making snake, just like playing with Play-Doh.
Basically.
Basically. It gotta get to almost 2 feet, not like 22 inches. That's what it said.
20 to 22 inches, yeah.
Yes, 20 to 22 inches.
So it's almost 2 feet long. So about a foot is that big. We're about...
A little bit more, I think.
We're at 18 right now.
I know he's supposed to be rolling it.
But I don't have space for it.
But he doesn't have space right now. So, yeah. We normally do this on a big table. And we both do this. But I'm recording. He's doing.
I guess that could be about it.
So what he's going to do is that now he's going to shape it
like a
pretzel.
I don't remember how that was. So twist and then
upwards.
What, upwards? Nah, it was the other way around. I forgot. What's the shape of the pretzel?
The shape of the pretzel should be no. You got that wrong. Got to be pretty big circle. It's a pretty big circle.
That's a circle.
And then you gotta put one of the ends up and the other one up. No, up to the center. Up to the center, but not like that big, like twist it. Like cross it. Upward. Cross it upward. Jesus Christ. This section goes there. This section goes there. That's why that has to be bigger.
That looks weird.
Exactly. See? Bloopers. I'm gonna cut this off. Let me help him. I'll be right back when we do the first one.
I need to see the shape.
So guys, that's how a pretzel goes. It's a weird way to just twist it the way I said, and we just separated a little bit more because it was too like tight together, so we had to roll a little bit more than usual. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna keep on doing pretzels here, and then I'm gonna show you the next step later on. Okay guys, so we did 6 of them. Obviously his were better than mine. Mine looked like weird shape, but whatever. So what we are supposed to do right now is that I'm going over here and I'm turning this a little bit up again. It's supposed to boil. What we are supposed to do is that we are supposed to dip 1 to 2 pretzels at a time. I think we're gonna be doing it one by one. We're dipping that into our boiling water for 20 to 30 seconds. And then we're taking it out and putting it on wax paper, which you could buy parchment paper. So we could put it in the oven. So be right back. So now he's taking a pretzel. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And you could take it out. And now we're going to place that on our wax paper right here. That's the same thing we're going to do for all of them right now. Not making them slip off of it, but that's what we're going to do. I will be right back to show you the rest. Okay guys, so we put it on the paper, on the wax paper, and we're putting it in the oven. And it says about 12 to 15 minutes to cook. Let's see about that. Let's put the timer here. Timer. We got up. I'm gonna put it on 15, which would be the max. But you gotta check it every once in a while. You don't want things burning, because then you will lose your pretzels. So I will be back once that is done and once that is finished. Bye. Okay guys, so we're just checking with a stick to see if there's no dough inside, like undone dough.
No, it's clean.
It's clean, so it's done. As you could see, it came out pretty. They look like knots and not pretzels. Really, if you see it closer, maybe you can see the pretzel like, yeah. So guys, that's all that we have for today. Stay tuned for next time. Subscribe to my channel, to our channel, because it's really our channel, not just mine. Hit the like, hit the bell if you want to be notified when I upload a video, and we see you next weekend. Bye.